Good morning, students. Today I am going to teach the poem A Thing of Beauty. This poem has been composed by John Keats, a great romantic poet. Earlier I taught poem number 1st to 3rd, and now I am starting poem number 4th, which is A Thing of Beauty. Student, firstly I am just telling the summary of the poem, what is the central idea of the poem, which I am going to explain before you. Poet John Keats is the poet of beauty. He is telling beauty is truth, truth is beauty, that's all. And the charmful things always gives constant pleasure to the human being. In this poem, poet wants to convey that things of beauty joy forever. Means beautiful things gives the constant entertainment to the people, and its charmity never decreases. Its charmity always increases in the environment. He is giving the example of natural things as a mark of beautiful things. He is telling that sun, moon, stars, valleys, lakes, rivers, musk rose, daffodils are these all the things are in the category of the beautiful things, and these all the things have permanent source of the pleasure for human life. So anyhow we must preserve them. We must preserve it very carefully. Each and every beautiful things, natural things must be preserved by us. He is just presenting one beautiful lines and telling that some shapes of beauty moves away the pall. It means only the structure of beauty has a great power, great source, which is capable to remove all the darkness from our mind, all the pain from our mind. Really we should respect these all the things in our life. He is telling that sometime we feel that the fountain of nectar is falling over us, and we are just enjoying of it, and that nectar will never stop in our life. If we are preserving these all the things in a correct sequence, we are giving the respect these all the things in a correct way. And poet is also telling that we can wind up all the people of the entire world with love and affection. And if people have very deep love for each other, they will be united, they will move together, and they will get the peace of mind in this entire world. So it is must for the people to be united and to get the peace of mind. If they are thinking about the welfare of the natural things, for the preservation of the natural things, then they can gain all the things which they want in the life. If we are trying to destroy the natural things, then we feel too much problem in our life, and our life is going to move in very dark position. So our future is depend on the preservation of the natural things. Natural things must be preserved by us anyhow. These all the things must be protected, and we should respect them time to time. And we should never forget the quality of love and affection, the quality of sympathy, quality of mercy further, and we should be very sincere regarding that. And if we are very sincere regarding that, then we will be able to give the respect to these all the things, and we will also be able to preserve these all the things for our future generation, and our future generation will be happy to our deeds, to our work, to our conduct. And this is the process for the survival of life, really, and we should salute it, we should respect it.